Hey everybody, it's your boy Showtimedr. So, I got a bone of contention right here with Super Creative. We're going to get into it here. It comes from the previous dev note that dropped about a week ago. So I'll get into it here and then I'll review my bone of contention. Not the whole note, just the part I'm contending. As well as possible fixes and a plea to Super Creative. Not that they'll necessarily listen to me, but maybe if enough people plead it, maybe they'll hear somebody. So what I want to get into is the pet system right here. So here's the notes that they said in this patch note here, or excuse me, dev note. Repeat battle and auto option treasure chests. We are currently preparing a pet system which will improve gameplay during battle. We are not just thinking about adding pets that would only have a single function, but we would like players to acquire pets that they will nurture and strengthen. Pets that will help them on their adventures and orbits. Due to all these factors, it seems that the development of this feature is getting delayed. There's my bone of contention right there. However, we do plan to add this feature during the third quarter at the earliest, or sometime within the year at the latest. So within the year, currently, as I'm recording this video, it is June 14th, so could possibly be December. To use Super Creative and whoever develops programming, whatever, what have you, for this pet. Here's the thing. A lot of people have been talking about the pet system since Epic 7 was on the Korean server, which I was playing that a little bit with the help of some translators. Thank you guys very much for that, by the way. And we've been talking about this for a while, and it's the same thing with, like, hunt changes. There's been, like, what, 5 or 6 hunt changes now, and hunt still kind of leaves an itch to be scratched at certain points. Well, now with the pet system, I think you guys are overthinking this. So right here, they're saying that we're going to acquire pets, which implies that there's going to be multiple pets. Okay, maybe that's fine, whatever, but acquire, that makes me think that we're going to have to go on, like, long quests or some type of, like, specific thing, maybe achievement or something like that in order to unlock these pets. Yeah, we'll get into it more. And then strengthen the pet. So strengthen the pet, that would imply that they're going to have some sort of effect on combat, or possibly farm rate, or what have you. Maybe they'll bring their own currency. You just never know with Super Creative what they're going to come up with. But I think you guys are overthinking this, okay? Now, what we, the player base, want right now, and I'm not saying you gotta shelf this or not do it, but what I'm saying, what we, the player base, want right now is a very basic pet system, or whatever you got, that's going to automatically open up treasure chests for auto farming, okay? So we'll leave off the table because it says a repeat auto battle, or excuse me, repeat battle, which they didn't even mention, even though they put it as one of the headers. And, we don't have 2 times speed, we don't have 3 times speed like I can get in pretty much every other gacha I've ever played. We don't have skip ultimates, so I gotta sit through everyone's ultimate all the time, and depending on what I'm playing on, it's more laggy on my emulator, but even sometimes on the phone, the ultimates are just so ridiculous. It's just, it's the artistic flair, and that's what I'm afraid of with this pet system is the artist has a little too much power here. The creative flair has too much power. It's like when you listen to, like, a really good, say, musician or artist or whatever, programmer even, and they start to exfoliate about, oh, wouldn't this be good, wouldn't this be good, wouldn't this be good, wouldn't this be good, and that's all healthy and everything, but when it starts to delay the end product, and I've seen that all types of ways, from people making books to projects, etc. there. All the player base really wants right now is a very basic pet system that picks up the chest. We don't want a skill tree thing. We don't want a big long hunt to acquire all the pets. We don't want, some type of passive thing where I gotta keep constantly feeding it whatever the hell. They're like, your pet now picks up things 15% of the time. Like, we don't want that. We want, I don't care what it looks like, okay, artistically and all that. It could be a 1x1 pixel. As long as the damn pixel goes and opens the treasure chest, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Now, there are going to be those people that'll be like, oh no, that's, you got to have it in the Una engine, and you got to do this, you got to do that. I get that, but that can all come later. You can add on to the pet system later. Right now, it would be very easy for you guys, probably within a month, to just program something. It could be herpaderp, you know, look like something straight out of Atari 6400 from 1970. Ding, 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 ding. Click! Open treasure chest. Even play the freaking Zelda song. Do 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 do. We don't care. We want the treasure. We want farming to be a less a less tedious process. Okay, because right now I'm farming Epic 7. I'm doing my other thing over here. Look up. There's a treasure chest. Up. Click, click, click. Got to get it back. Sometimes the next fight starts. Ah, crap. Ding, ding, ding. Phone call. I'm distracted. Oh, look. I ran by 2 treasure chests. Oh, well. And it shouldn't be like that. Like, Dragalia Lost fixed that eventually within a couple months. And Dragalia Lost had a pretty, you know, a pretty intense programming cycle. Well, it's Nintendo. You know how Nintendo is. But what I'm trying to basically tell you, Super Creative, is don't get lost in the clouds, okay? You're in the forest. You're lost in the forest. You need to see the entire forest. Not just the trees here and the river there and all that. Oh, it's so beautiful and flowery and all that. Click. Turn the artist off. Walk out of the forest. Oh, look, there's a bunch of people that want a pet system. Okay. Click. Let's give them the pet system, and then we can add all our superfluous stuff to it later. But instead, Super Creative, you know, they want to do this artistic thing where they implement it with, oh, it's so flowery, and look how beautiful it is, and look at all these improvements, and look at this epic quest line you have to go on. And you know what? Maybe it'll be the greatest thing ever, like the pet system. But it'll be the greatest thing ever in 4, 5, 6 months. Right now, we want a pet system. Don't care what it is. Click, open treasure chest. Click, open treasure chest. I know you can do it. Okay? So stop being artsy-fartsy. Stop getting lost. Just do it. Okay? Not someday. Not wouldn't it be great. Just do it. You know, it's a whole... My mom used to do this argument with me, analytical versus pragmatic. Analytical will analyze every little thing, and that's fun, you know, for some things. But sometimes you gotta be pragmatic and you just gotta go do the thing. Sometimes you just need to go do it. So that's all I'm saying to you, Super Creative. So please, please, just give us the pet system. And if you can help it, please give us like 2 speed or something else, okay? I know you guys really hate auto-repeat for whatever reason, because I used to read all the Korean dev notes. And for whatever reason, you guys think it's horrible and whatever, that's fine. But at least give us something. Just something, okay? Just something, that's all. That's all I'm saying, okay? And that will pretty much be it for me for this video, so hopefully, you know, they can kind of take that to heart, but, you know, odds of them actually looking at this video. So, alright guys, so I'll catch you all later on. Have a great day. Peace.